Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU for Russia. We are taking a couple of seconds to sort of figure out our exact situation. We just finished up fighting our rival and we've taken a fair bit of land, which is all very nice, well and good. But unfortunately, we're not in the world's best economic position. We are sort of running a deficit we are running a deficit if it wasn't for war reparations. So given that, we need to change a few things. So I was hoping to get ready to fight the Ottomans. We need to make sure that they don't expand too much further into Europe. We want to be able to use our allies with the Emperor Austria and figure some things out. So what we're going to do today is we're going to state up a few things and see if we can fix up our economy. So, first things being first, all the way over here, it appears we have a fort, and I don't think we really need it to be here right now. It's just an extra cost that we don't really need right now, and it's not even that amazing as far as fortifications are concerned. So I think we're going to go ahead and destroy the castle. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I think we are also going to go ahead and do that over here as well. I don't really see much benefit in this, so let's go ahead and say goodbye. Actually, you know what? No. We'll keep this one just to make sure that we get a little bit less devastation in these areas in case we get into future wars. We do have our troops heading all the way back home. We are going to try and get them drilling at some point. Prepare for the Ottomans. So to continue doing that, I think what we're going to do is let's make some states. So let's have a look at our state map and see what is worthwhile. So looks like that's a rather nice state for us. That does include a trade node, a trade port. So we definitely want to state this. So let's go ahead and we'll finish coring that and then we will. Okay, what else is there to do? I think, hang on a second, what have we got here? Let's see. North Karelia, that seems like a decent one. That should be just up over here. That's what, 33 development? Yeah, sure, fine. Let's go ahead and make that a state. We'll make that slightly better. Let's see, anything else that's particularly nice? We need... let's see, Buryatia. Whereabouts is this? Out of Mongolia, that's... Hang on a second. Let's just quickly do a quick zip around. Where was it? So, where were we? Was that one of them? Colma. No, that's further down. Belaruso. Three's across the board, I don't think so. We need something slightly better than that. Come on, surely there's... Whereabouts were we? We need some better development. Must be getting to the end of the list, though. I think... Whereabouts? Okay, so here we are, back to the top. Okay, so this land all the way over here, that's actually not too bad as far as development is concerned. Base tax, production, all of this stuff. You know, we might as... Maybe we add this to a trade company? Oh, we've already got one. Let's see. Hang on a second. Is there anything of economic value here? Let's just, not really. There are no harbors that we know of. Yeah, everything else doesn't really help us out too much. But I suppose, it's probably good to get as much as we can from these lands. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's add this to a trade company. Let's just double check. Whereabouts is this? So this goes down to autonomy of no lower than 85%, and that's with it being part of a company. Okay, so stating is probably better. Alright, maybe we remove this and we state it instead. Yeah, I think this is what we're... Oh no, that's the wrong one. Hang on a second. This guy, he's the one with all of the development. Yep, okay. Well then, in that case... Yeah, let's go ahead and just state this up. It just is what it is. We should get some decent return on that. And then, let's see, this one's also fairly solid. a good amount of development, but not quite as... Let's try something a little bit further, closer to our core territories, so we can try and embrace institutions and things like that a little bit easier. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's add this one as well, I suppose. Yeah, we've got governing capacity for a reason. Let's try and make sure that we are getting the most bang for our buck. Okay, now I think that that's a little bit too low. So we'll leave that be. We'll go ahead and we'll call all. That'll spend up a fair bit of admin power, but that should be fine. Let's also go ahead and I think we go indebted to the burgers. Yeah, not ideal, but if we take a fight, if we take a war and take some money, we'll easily be able to pay this back. So I think that that is going to be the best thing for us, although it always helps if I catch it the first time round. Whereabouts is it? Indebted to the burgers. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. That gives us a very nice sum of cash. Yep, 3.5 grand. Let's go ahead and start building some better buildings. Let's search by manufactories. We have a couple there that are rather good. These ones are pretty close to about, what, 0.9 per 100 ducats, which is fairly solid. As opposed to some of these. So let's go with some more manufactories. And then, let's see. Oh, wait a second. Before I forget and spend all of our money, we still have a fortification estate, which is just over here. So, a diet, sorry. So let's go ahead and build that over here. Let's make sure that we put in a decent fort. This will also help us when we attack the Ottomans. So let's go ahead and put in a slightly better fort. Yeah, just to keep them, just to slow them down. And then, do we need to upgrade any of our other forts? That's another good question. That's a good defensive fort. And so is this one. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's just go ahead and find you. Where can we have fort? We have... Oh, we're already constructing there. That's no good. Smolensk, that is... Yeah, no, that's the wrong one. You're already... whatever that is. Alright, can we upgrade from here? If we click on this, confirm build... Yeah, okay, so if we click on the button, we can just go ahead and upgrade. That's actually not too bad. That's handy to know. And then... Let's see, anything else that would be particularly good to have? I'm guessing, yeah, Novgorod's probably not a bad one to go for. That's the last fort before our capital, so let's make sure that that is sorted out as well. Yeah, probably advisable to have all of that. And then with the rest of the money, let's go for a couple of churches. 0.6 I think is reasonable. And they'll also be built a little bit quicker. And then let's just check for trade as well. Let's go... Yeah, I don't know if 3 is really worth that much to us. No. I think we'll go for... No, nothing else. We'll keep some money in our coffers, and that should be fine. We also need to now go ahead and use some of our diplomats, which I suppose is reasonable. We have some spy network with the Commonwealth, so let's go ahead and do something there. Let's go... Wait, no, it's steel maps. Anything we can take? Not particularly. Okay, well then, let's fabricate claim on an area. That seems decent enough. We'll go ahead and pick up... East Prussia? Yeah, that's closer to us, I suppose. Although... Actually, let's pick up a little bit of Ruth. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't really care what we're taking claims on. It's just a matter of having it. We'll go ahead and cancel our spy network there. I think it's also probably not a bad idea if we are going to be fighting the Ottomans that we do a little bit with Georgia. We have the option for a royal marriage, but I think these guys, with their defensive ideas, we're going to go ahead and turn them into a march. Give them a little bit of extra defensiveness and give them some more manpower, all that jazz, as well as make them fantastic little subject to look after our fortifications that we take. So let's go ahead and leave that there, and then let's see, anything else we need? currying favors and still a single diplomat. Let's go. Let's see, Norway, opinion. Yeah, let's go ahead and improve relations with you guys. I think that's going to be the best thing for us. If we are going to go to war with the Ottomans, they will stop funding their shenanigans for their liberty desire and whatever have you. So that should be okay. So yeah, that will be, you know, if we can make sure that that's as low as possible, their reasons to run away, all the better. And okay, let's see. I think we also have some rebels to maybe check in on. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's take a stack of our troops. There we are, and we'll send you over here. You can do some rebel suppression for us. You guys are fine as far as attrition is concerned, so let's go ahead and start drilling. Let's make sure that we are prepared for our future battles. And the same thing goes here. Yeah, let's do some more drilling. And I think that should work rather well. Alright, well, that was a fair bit to get through, but yeah, hopefully all of that will help us out. We're doing fine in the ways of manpower, but again, yeah, we really need to make sure that our economy is doing well. That's going to be quite important. Alright, looks like our royal marriage with Nogai is over. Let's go ahead and... do we offer another? I suppose we could. Actually, we'll do that for Georgia as well. Let's go ahead and marry all of our subjects. There we go. That should be very nice. Keep everybody nice and loyal. Bonus opinion and all of that will do nicely. We can sell titles. And apparently we need to wait another 4 years before seizing land. Okay. Well then, you know what? If I had some idea of what we would do with another 1,000 ducats, I would probably go ahead and do this. But right now I think it's fine, so we'll go... we're going to let it be for now. Austria are no longer a great power? Oh my goodness, okay, hang on a second. What's going on there? So at the top is Spain, followed closely by us. In fact, it's incredibly close for the development. And then the Ottomans, Great Britain, France, Portugal, Burgundy, and Barmanus. Huh. That is weird. You do not see the Emperor of the HRE not on the list. Has that affected anything as far as all of their electors are concerned? Not currently, but you never know. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Now, we did marry Brandenburg at one point. Let's see, how are we doing? Improved relations is fine. Okay, not much can be done there. How is our trust? You know what? That can be boosted. Let's go ahead and make them trust us a whole stack more. Yeah, if we can do that, hopefully that puts us in a greater light for us in the future. 40 trust seems decent. Let's get that done. And then, you know what? Austria, what about EU? Your trust is not very great. Okay, let's go ahead and start currying some favors there. I think that would be a good way to help us out. Yeah, boost our trust with them, all of that sort of thing. And who knows what will happen. Alright, so it still looks like Brandenburg has no succession sorted out at this stage, which I'm rather keen for. Although he is only 24 years of age. Hopefully, who knows, we might be able to take the throne if all things go well. So we'll leave that. Your troops have ended up here, so let's go ahead and start doing some rebel suppression. I'm still incredibly annoyed at myself for handing that off to Sweden. I should have known better, and it's stopping us from getting one of our missions, which is quite disheartening. But, you know, at some point or another, it will come back to us, I am certain. So, yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. We do have some trade investments that we could possibly go for. You know what? I suppose that's something I hadn't considered. Local trade power could be useful. Production efficiency, better for goods produced. Yeah, you know what? We can probably go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and invest. Actually, no. What do we... That is good for a little bit of local trade power and good for some extra production efficiency, but I think think what could be good is maybe upgrading one of our ports or our economic centers. Yeah, we still have one over here. We can go ahead and upgrade that. It needs to be part of a state though. Oh, it needs some more development. Well, it is held by us. Yes, it is. So, that would get us a little bit more trade power here as well. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and let's pop a single dev click in there. And then we also need to state that as well. Alright, fine, we'll get that done. And then we can go ahead and upgrade. That'll be fine. Let's spend that extra admin. That is all A-okay. Yeah, and then who knows, when we make a little bit more money, maybe we can upgrade another one of our centers of trade. But again, more money that we take away from the Commonwealth, the better. We are currently embargoing the Commonwealth, which is good. Same with France and the Ottomans, so that is good for our power projection. And that is, well, as I said, good. So, let's see. We still have a free diplomat. Let's see about doing something there, I suppose. Maybe we build a spy network against the Ottomans and just try to mess around with them. Maybe we go ahead and slander their merchants and do things like that. Yeah, I think that's good. If we can hurt them economically, that will make them a little bit easier to push over and dismantle in the future. Again, it's not the size of their army, but if we can crash their economy, we will, well, we'll essentially win by default in the long run. So that's what we're going to try and do. Alright, so with all of that, how are things? We're finally up to 5 favours with Austria. That's rather nice to see. Spy network, it grows very quickly with the Ottomans, which is nice. Looks like Spain's doing things in the New World. Fair enough. Hang on, Spain. What are your thoughts on the Ottomans? Let's have a bit of a look. Is that something we could use to our advantage? The Ottomans. Let's scroll all the way down. Ottomans, they... Oh, okay. So the Ottomans' opinion of Spain is decent, but the Spanish opinion of the Ottomans is not so nice. Okay, good to know. They have a decent-sized army, but again, as we are aware, they don't exactly bring their troops back over to Europe very quickly. So it's probably... yeah, probably not worth trying to solicit any help from them. Let's see, rebel factions, they're growing. You know what? I think we have, yeah, we have some progress there. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's keep them from causing trouble, and let's also lose the local autonomy. We did state up a few things, so that will be very beneficial to our situation. In fact, let's see, how are we doing at the moment? War reparations are fine. Balance is still below. Our army maintenance is just through the roof. Mind you, apparently if we stop converting, we should have enough money to balance the books, assuming we don't have any reinforcements and things. Huh. Oh, and there's a Nitro. I don't remember them popping out. When did you guys arrive to the party? Oh, from Hungary and Brandenburg? Oh, maybe that's from the League War. Oh well, that's fine, I suppose. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, we know about the loans. That's not changing anytime soon. Oh, we can pick up a new idea. And we are 5 years ahead of time on tech. So yes, absolutely. Better merchant trade power. That is very, very nice. Excellent. And I think that even gave us a little bit of innovativeness too. Oh no, no, sorry. Our innovativeness was giving us a slight discount there. Okay, so all that we have left is trade steering and fast negotiations. At this rate, that's in 4 years' time we could finish both of these. And I think that that's what we go for. Yeah, I think we aim to finish our ideas before we pick up the tech. Apart from the fact that it gives us a discount, those policies we can put into place should really help out our economy. So I think that that is, yeah, definitely ideal. Alright, looks like some of our troops have finally made it from one side of our nation to the other, so let's go ahead and give you a leader. In fact, had we have given you one, you could have been here months ago, but either way. Let's go ahead and start drilling over there too. I think that's going to be in our best interests. Again, if we can get some really well-drilled troops, we should hopefully be able to take a couple of good fights with the Ottomans at the beginning. And yeah, it does look like they're absolutely laying the smackdown on the Mamelukes, which is kind of painful to see. I was kind of hoping they would put up a bit more of a fight, because it looks like not just have they got their claws into a little bit of Europe and getting close to holding that trade node, but they've also got Cairo as well. So yeah, that whole delta there, that is going to provide them a whole stack of money. Alright, so what is this? Something along the lines with these guys. Take the province, lose opinion. We lose our claim, or we lose prestige. How's our opinion? You know what? I think our opinion is fairly good. We can bring that right back up again. We'll just go ahead and take the province. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Alright, so we will need to go ahead and call that up, as I guess is required. Luckily, yeah, not much in the way of overextension, so that is good. Let's see, we don't need to do that. Oh yeah, trade in more investments. So let's go back to our map mode and see what we can upgrade. Let's see, any more centers of trade? Baltic Sea, yes. You know what? That's ideal. Right, that is, of course... No? It's not a part of a state. Okay, well, you know what? Fine, we'll state you up as well. That's easily done. I'll happily go ahead and pay the admin. We can go ahead and... yeah, upgrade the trade. Excellent. Okay, so that'll definitely help us in this area. Let's see, how are our ships doing at this stage? Yeah, not too bad. Let's see, caravels across the board. Doesn't look like we have any ships that need upgrading, so that's ideal. We've got a couple of galleys just in case, which we can upgrade. 41 dockets? Sure, you know what? Seems reasonable, and if the worst should ever happen, we should make sure that we have at least a couple in our fleet that are up to scruff. Alright, let's see. Famine of 1578. Huh, would you believe it? 1578. Alright, so a combination of disease and harsh weather has completely ruined the harvest in parts of the Russian realm. In times like these, many turn to the state or church for support, others leave their lands or seek protection from powerful boyars, monastic estates, or even join the Cossacks in wild fields. Okay, lose some streltsy and legitimacy, and the boys become less happy. Lose goods produced. Ooh. Oh, in fact, all of these seem to be losing goods produced. Okay, well, none of that is that great. Losing money is not ideal. Okay, we're going to have to look at our government reforms. It looks like the Sudebnik is probably the easiest one to afford, since we have none. We'll lose a little bit of prestige, and yeah, a little bit of loyalty from the Patriarchs isn't the end of the world for us. So we'll go ahead and we will weather that storm. Alright, conversions are happening. Sweet. Let's see. What have we got? I think that was Riga? Yes. Okay. Very good. So that's only a couple of months away. That'll all be done. Okay, well, I suppose that's fairly good then. Yeah, we'll let that be. That should in fact reduce our unrest quite substantially. Yeah, down to 2.6. That is very nice to see. That should mean, let's see, what kind of zealots? Regan. Okay, so you are down to 2.5% chance. Okay, that is acceptable. That is very easy for us to handle. Fantastic. And wow, would you look at that? Those missionary, yeah, they are doing great work there. It looks like that strength that we have is quite nice. Yeah, wow, look at that, 15.5%. That is fantastic. Yeah, they're going to be the right faith in no time. Alright, so let's see. It looks like Norway is down to 93% disloyal. Okay, you know what? Making slow progress, but I'll take it. Looks like the opinion's going up, the trust is better. Some of the issues from having placed a relative on the throne have disappeared. Same with the forced conversion, I believe. Okay, so you know what? Sure, let's go ahead and see if we can continue to make things better, because, yeah, I don't think they'll be disloyal again after the war with the Ottomans. That's to come. So, for now, let's go ahead and pick up the land maintenance modifier. That'll save us a stack of cash. Yeah, that is absolutely what we're going to do. He pays for himself and then some, so that is very, very good. Let's check. Yeah, that saves us a fair bit. Very nice. Okay, so we're now making really good money. That's what we want to see. We need to make sure that we get this economy up and running, so when it does come time to fight the Ottomans, we have the manpower. Because right now, they have about, I think they're around 200, maybe even 220 if they're fully situated, or no? Maybe it is just around 200 at the moment. And we're only at 139, so we do need to expand our military, but again, we need to be able to afford a military. Yeah, we can still grow by another 50, so we definitely do want to do that, but again, we need to make sure that we have the economy. And there is our... Is that our agenda? Yes, fantastic, we got our agenda done as well, excellent. I somehow missed the pop-up. Either way, no big deal there. Let's go ahead and we'll turn this off for now. We don't need anybody there. We can afford some technology, which is tempting for the forced march, but we're not going to gain any... No, we're not going to gain any innovativeness, so we'll let that be. We could pick up some more manpower, but again, that's not necessary just yet. Okay, so if we're not going to fight the Ottomans for a little bit, who could we fight and make some money from? Yeah, because I believe the Ottomans have a truce with our ally Austria. That's 82, that's 3 years away. I think if we did go ahead and declare war, we definitely need some friends in the fight, otherwise we definitely can't withstand what they've got. Yeah, they've got double the cavalry. They have an extra 50% on our artillery, and about the same for our infantry as well. Yeah, so that could be rather painful if they're not distracted. Yeah, so... Let's see, I don't see these guys going to war anytime soon. I don't think that they quite have that in them. Worst comes to worst, and they attack the Ottomans indirectly and ask us to join, we'll just decline. Yes, that'll hurt our opinion with them for a bit, but they'll still be fighting, and then we can fight on our own terms and not have to deal with some shenanigans there. So let's go take 30,000 troops and maybe go for Oirat. Yeah, we have some land that we can take over here. Yeah, in fact, I'm fairly certain we have claims on all of their territory, or at least the vast majority, and even Caradel, I think? No, Ming. Maybe there's a little bit of land here. Okay, there is a little bit of land that they have claims on, but either way, we're going to let that be. Looks like, yeah, they can deal with their own problems. We'll get our troops to march on over there. I think we'll go ahead and we'll attack as fast as we can, beat them up, take a little bit of extra money, and you know, get a little bit more development just to push us a little bit further ahead in our endeavors. Alright, conversions are successful, which is excellent to hear. I don't know how our rebels are doing. In fact, no, some of our rebels are no longer rebels. That is very nice. Okay, so that's not an issue. We can summon another diet, and I think maybe we go ahead and do that. It's going to be... Okay, so the end of 1580 we can seize land. Everyone's fairly happy right now. You know what? I think we march over here and we see if we can see what time's out first. Yeah, but that'll be a nice easy victory for us. We can take a fair bit of land. We might even be able to hand... Yes, some land to Nogai. Yeah, we can hand a little claim or two to Nogai. That'll do well for them. We can pick up the rest. Yeah, I think this is rather nice. Okay, so, I think I'm going to go ahead and declare a war. Oh, you're right. Who are your friends? Transoxiana, and they won't join? That's perfect. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and we'll go for a holy war because they seem to be the best kinds of war we can go for. Let's drop off the improve relations with Norway for now. Yeah, that should be fine. And we'll spend what favors we have too if we can. Oh no, we need another diplomat? Okay, well you know what? We'll go ahead and do that now before I forget. Because I do know how that is a possibility. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get that done. And you know what? I think maybe we pick up the next episode with declaring war. Yeah, I think that's probably not a bad way of doing it. And that way we can be all over it in a single episode. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.